Right then, welcome to another episode of Woody's World of Wonders News Round, episode 3, on the 1st of May 2020. I'm Munt.
I'm Woody.
Is Woody. And first off, Sony have decided to call the Spider-Man universe SPUMC, or, well, there's two I've seen.
Have they really? Is that what they've decided to call it?
One universe of characters is one I've seen, yeah, and then somebody else has turned around and said it's the Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters.
Yeah, that was what I heard, that they announced one thing being the Spider-Man universe of characters, and then somebody else said, no, you've got it wrong, it's the Sony universe of Marvel characters.
Again, it's news, because there's no news going on, because nothing's happening, but
That's it.
do we care? I think everybody...
Sony, Marvel, Spider, whatever, it's all good. It's the fact that they're extending it out into everything they can.
Well, I think what is interesting though is that they have actually put the three Spider-Men together, and
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious that at some stage, either with the Spider-Verse cartoons or something, they're going to put the three universes together so they can mess with everything and still have the Marvel MCU connection to dip in and out of whenever they want to. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the next Spider-Verse movie actually includes Andrew Garfield, Tony Maguire, and Tom Holland as well in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised as well. And I've also read about they still might do Silver and Black. Did you read about that or see about that?
I hadn't seen about that, but nothing surprises me at the moment with Sony, really. It doesn't. I mean, to be fair, that Morbius thing doesn't look awful, you know, looks quite interesting, actually. And Venom did surprisingly well. Venom 2, you got your fingers crossed for it straight away. They even called it some sort of like Carnage thing, and they're obviously saving the maximum Carnage then, probably for when they get Spider-Man involved in it. Yeah,
they're going to bring him back in. I think Feige's already said it when or Feige, whatever you pronounce it, turned around and said he's an interesting character because he's the only one who can belong in two universes. So it's already been set up that we're going to have Tom Holland.
We're thinking about Captain Britain, and Captain Britain has a multiverse.
Oh, even better. So that's the fun thing I've found today was SPUMC, Spider-Man SPUMC.
Thank you. So you've covered the SPUMC, lovely.
Spider-Man in SPUMC. The other story I've seen is...
I'm so proud.
is we're going to be seeing a Hercules live-action movie. Oh,
no. Marvel Hercules would be great, but no, it's going to be the Disney
Hercules, yeah. But there is a Marvel collection. The Russo brothers are going to be behind it. Whether that's going to make it any better.
They're going to stick Danny DeVito in, aren't they, I think, as like the little devil, one of the little devil guys. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Danny DeVito's not bad in anything he ever does.
Who's going to be I've got my money on Chris Pratt.
Oh, for Hercules. I mean, I always thought if they'd done the actual Marvel Hercules,
talking the Disney one,
the Rock would have been great. But I mean, at the same time, you've got Roman Reigns, his cousin, doing all stuff. But yeah, Pratt could do it. You know, you'd say Hemsworth again, especially if the Russo brothers are in there. They've just used him on like Extraction as well.
Yeah, I think Chris Pratt will be the new Hercules in the live action. I'll put money on it.
I'd have just thought, really, I know they made him like a ginger Hercules in the animated, but that never made sense because Hercules is Greek. Surely Hercules would be dark-haired and reasonably dark-skinned.
I don't know. It was crap anyway, so it ain't something I'm jumping at. Or I just think the whole concept of Disney live action is just shite. And it puts money on seats, but
yeah, on seats, money in pockets, it'll all work out. Some of them could be good. I don't know. You know, I enjoyed the animated thing. You know, it was fun. We'll see how this turns out. The casting will be interesting to see who they go for.
Yeah. Another story which bored the shit out of me just reading it, but there ain't much out there. it's news about what's not going to happen, and it's to do with the DCEU.
Whoa, that's the best news of all. News that isn't going to happen.
DCEU,
Hold on.
Gareth Evans, who's going to be making Deathstroke, which was good. Gareth Evans, he was going to be making.
Oh yeah, the Raid, sweet.
Yeah, he was going to be making the Deathstroke movie, and he's talking about what it was going to be like, and he said it was going to be a South Korean film noir style film with the elements of Shakespeare. About the
I'm into that.
I mean, I read it and I thought, oh, I don't like the DCU, I ain't that bothered. But when I read that, I thought, Jesus Christ, something we're not going to get, and that just sounded.
And so he's just teasing us with something that we could have loved, and we're not going to get now. Oh, that did sound great. I would be right into that.
I forgot what the bloke's name who actually played him at the end credits, and he was down for doing the film, but. Oh man, Megan.
He was recently in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot as well. Joe Manganiello, the Flash Gordon in the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Yes, he was going to be doing it, but no, it's not going to come to fruition. Something
else. That's a shame, because Joe Manganiello is a great actor. You know, he's great for these action things as well. Really loves it all. Massive Dungeons and Dragons fan. Just supposedly just a great fella. Full stop.
I really would have enjoyed that, and probably would have been the only DCEU film I really liked. And I can't stand origin movies either, but there's just something about the sound of it that just sounds great. Yeah, so that's another film.
That and the right filmmaker, the right actor, and the right premise, that sounded fantastic. I'd really have been into that.
Never going to happen, is it?
So cruel.
And then the last story I've got for today, unless you want to add something a bit later, but I saw this and I thought, I think Martin's going to love this. They're making a movie called Aliens Are Stealing Our Weed.
They're not stealing my mate, it's all coming out. Every orifice.
You've been growing crops of marijuana, and it disappears one night, and they look into it, and they uncover an alien conspiracy to take all the marijuana off planet.
Oh yeah, it's definitely aliens that are stealing all the marijuana fields. Definitely, it's not criminals or people like who've seen it growing and taking it. No, definitely aliens. I'd back that 100%. I'm sure if the police look into it, that's exactly the conclusion they'd come to as well.
The sad thing is, we were just talking about how great that Deathstroke movie would have been, and they're not making. Yeah. And they're making this shit, but this shit will probably be quite good, which is also quite sad. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. But the concept, I just thought, oh god, apparently it's the people who are making Anchorman that are going to be doing it. So,
oh, you know, it stands a chance then, because obviously they've got to be playing it then as a massive comedy thing. Fantastic. At least it's not one of these sort of, you know, redneck wanders out into the wilderness and gets abducted by aliens. Let's take it really seriously and make a drama about it. If they're going to go comedy with it, this could be hilarious.
It's going to be a hard-on comedy. Literally.
I'd try and get the guys like Broken Lizard or something who did Super Troopers doing it. That'd be really fit for them. Be a fantastic thing.
The thing I thought though when I saw aliens, weed, and comedy, I just thought of Paul with.
Oh yeah.
And Rogan as the voice of the alien, Paul. And if they're going to come across aliens, they're going to make it just exactly like that, isn't they? So.
You don't. Probably. Hopefully. You never know.
Be a backdoor tie-in somewhere. I mean, that's all I've seen news-wise today. That piqued my interest. Anything that you've seen?
I've seen that they're trying to make a plan. They're getting committees together now to see about reopening theme parks. I know, like Disney and everything. They've got like sort of Orlando and various places where they've got committees now together to try and like set down a set of rules for reopening the theme parks again, with the hand sanitizers on the queue on the way into a ride and on the way out again, so that even if you haven't washed your hands, at least they'll be clean when you're on the ride, and then clean them again when you get off. I think like making like groups, I think can be together, but then if you're not with that group, you've got to be sort of 6 feet apart from the next group and everything again, and just sending out notes to encourage employees over 65 years old to just stay at home and not come in yet. But apparently California still hasn't got even a group or anything for it yet. They reckon California will be a lot tougher to get going, but a lot of it's down to sort of people are desperate for cash, desperate for work. They just want to get going again. You just hope that people don't start up things too soon. But if they do it right, and it sounds like they're at least trying to plan and do it right, what the hell?
It's all about measuring the capacity, because they just let people come flying through the door, and they've got to have their number count, and then they've got to control the numbers in. They've got to be looking at about 25% of the normal capacity to be able to manage.
Well, yeah, that's what people will want to go and do this, because they know they'll be able to go on rides much quicker and everything than usual. There won't be the kind of queues as normal. They'll be able to get on a lot quicker.
I just think it'll be a lottery to get in, to be able to get in.
A lottery to get in, and a lottery to see if you'll be okay. You know, you'll be like the test rats, really.
I know. It's just a scary prospect for anything like that. I mean, it applies to all the theme parks over here. Nobody's going to be rushing to Alton Towers and Drayton Manor and stuff like that, unless they're absolutely yampy. Oh, okay, there's going to be sound in it.
It's going to be dangerous. I'm diabetic. I've got to stay away from it. I'm likely to catch the damn thing. So, you know, I've got to wait till the last minute. But there will be people who will go and do it. There are people who are desperately bored at the moment that just want to get out there. I mean, you've got the kids there, you know, you've got to remain separate from everybody still for their sake.
Yeah. And that's that. And on that note, I think we'll go and hang ourselves and call that a day, mate. Anything else?
Just stay away from me.
And that's it. That's the end of today's news round, and everybody. So thanks a lot for watching and listening, and see you again tomorrow or sometime over the weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.